Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Wilhelm Starten. Tonight we are back with Horizon Forbidden West. Give me a quick moment to post the notification, and we will be ready to go. Alright, good to go. That said, let's create a party for chat. For now. Alright, let's do this. Let's see here. Campfire. There's campfire. Ah! This one right here. Okay. Fast travel. Gotta head back to base.
Telling you, the old ones put blades on their feet and
danced on ice.
that doesn't sound safe.
Does sound fun, though.
What's up, team?
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance.
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Nice.
Sounds about right. Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. This mission isn't gonna be easy. Hope you haven't been slacking off on your training.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. At least you found the Omega clearance. That should help.
Wish that was the only thing I found. I knew finding Thebes would lead me to Ted Faro, but I never imagined he'd end up like he did.
How bad was it?
Bad.
He destroyed the world.
He was reduced to a literal cancer.
And crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it. If you ask me, he deserved whatever he got.
That he did.
It must have been a nightmare.
Once
Served
Gaia
his
is
ass
back up
right
and running,
indeed.
I expect
Still,
you to put all your
ugh.
training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Just a real bro.
I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
All right, let's talk to Erend.
There she is. I hear you found Thebes. How was it?
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
Reminds me.
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
Huh. So I guess I only get so many snoozes a month or something? Because looks like I've already spent them all. Jeez.
Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend. You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back, and she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
That was exactly what we ended up doing, so yeah.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
Let me just take a quick moment to edit the tags. Be right back. That should do it. Now, next let's speak to Zoe.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
To know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. Or...
Yep. And that hope is always important. Especially in the face of what you're dealing with now.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
Well, there's always Katalo.
We've allowed Oseram with brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Yeah, but I'm guessing part of the appeal would be that these weren't killer robots.
I need to get going.
That
Right.
they fought.
You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
And you have Alva.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And
Yep.
there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
Let's start with that. Most personal one.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital.
Oh, jeez.
But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Yeah, but if we can find a working copy of Apollo, well, some of y'all aren't going to be too happy with you find. With what you find. Sorry, a little anxious. Got some stuff going on.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CEO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself.
Of course.
He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CEO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing. The tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CEO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
So basically, the bulk of Apollo is probably going to be forbidden knowledge. Which means that if the Quen want to participate... Uh-oh.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But, based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Nope.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Exactly.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
I know that look. I've had it lots of times. Curiosity unbound. A pursuit of the truth. Pure and honest.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely.
Yep.
It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
To keep it
Sounds restrictive
compartmentalized.
and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
Again, because they feel they need to control it.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Alright, let's go see. That's hollow data. Let's see. I think Katalo should be in the war room. Yep.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now. but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes.
No shit!
Hikaru would have it so as well.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate.
Yep.
Only hubris and pointless death.
That
Yep.
about sums it up.
Yeesh. Yep, you're really fucked up.
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones them.
Still sounds like training.
I think one of the few things really holding Aaron back from beating you, Kotalo, is he's afraid you'll rip his freaking head off. He's worried you might be a sore loser. So maybe just pressure him into trying harder.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Let's see, we need to go see Beta. Basement. Nope. Wrong. Where is she?
Find the right strategy. Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
This people invented the game. What did you expect?
Kotalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic. Try to be realistic. We're terrible.
Oh, come on. Not this one, but... Nothing new to scan, doesn't look like. Scan. Nope.
Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
What gives? Well, let's take a look here. The second verse. Now we're gonna focus on critical path for now. Oh, the hell with it. Let's see here. That's actually not that far.
The old one created so many wonderful inventions to help others.
Going down. This is where Zoe said we'd find the Grimhorns she needs parts from to heal Plainsong's land gods. I should let her know I'm here. Hey, Zoe. I'm near the Grimhorn site. Can you join me?
I'll be there soon.
Aloy, I'm glad we can do this together. The Grimhorns we're looking for should be just to the north.
Let's go get those control cores.
Thank you again for helping me. If this works, if we can heal the land gods, it will end a generation of suffering for my people.
How do you think Fane and the Chorus will take it? They seem to think the tribe's extinction is inevitable.
I've had my disagreements with them, but I'd like to see they'll be happy to be wrong on this.
Hope this tastes as good as it looks. There. The Grimhorns.
And they're not alone.
We'll just have to be smart about this.
I'll follow your lead.
Shit. Nope, too late. Nope, no good. There we go. Boom.
That was the last machine. Let's press on.
Damn, come on. Damn. Booyah, got it. Ooh! Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy, there you are. Oh! real bad time for my cheek to be open. Ow! Oh, Kurt! Booyah.
It's over. We did it. You okay?
A bit winded, but I'll be all right.
I'll grab the course.
Be my guest.
No, collateral damage.
You've got the control cores?
Chris can do something with this.
I can take them from here.
Nope.
I'll take those cores away.
2 control cores as requested.
Thank you. Gaia showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
We'll make it happen.
Thank you, Aloy.
Sundown. Stars will be out. So we'll probably sort through those cores in no time. I should check up on her when I get the chance.
Let's chart a little bit further. Oh. Across the water? Not entirely. Like. Nope, yeah, mostly across the water. Figures. Nope. Yeah, no, we're gonna go this way. Oh. Whee!
This is where the Zenith Lab is. Kotalo thinks he can find what he needs to build himself a new arm in there. I should try contacting him. Let him know I'm here. Hey, Kotalo? I'm at the Zenith Lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith Lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way. You okay?
I got this.
Machines. We're scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
It looks like it's just the two of them.
Will have much effect on it.
Battle it is.
That's right. Trying to get fast in the eye. Really? Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
We should continue.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
The enemy did this?
Hard to believe, but yeah.
Enemies up ahead.
Uh-oh. Sees me. Yep.
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Gaia was talking about.
Varl mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
Hold on, Moss calling me. We'll take a short break after this quest step. Kind of a big bubble. Oh.
I think I found what we're looking for.
There we go.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your focus, so you can search through it later.
And I
What about the
see
components?
It should
somebody-
be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Oh. Oh boy. Too far. Shit. Notebook. Machine catalog. Spectre. Alright. Acid and plasma. Good.
Strike it again before the plasma flows!
Wait for it. Wait for it. Or not.
The Zeniths might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
Ugh, glitching. Ew. Ugh. Well, yeah, we better get this done before that thing no clips through the frickin' map and crashes the game. Let's find those components. Oh, this one was on. There we go. Let's just update. Good. Let's. There we go. Before we're going further, I got something I gotta deal with. I'll be back shortly. Alright, back on. Oh.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea.
You should look for the parts. In case of any more unexpected guests.
I'm on it.
Ooh. No one? Spoon-fed. From Daniel McGill, data corruption minimal, to Claire Nguyen. Subject, spoon-fed, January 18th, 2065. Claire, wish you'd been on the call with me with Zero Dawn. Whoever negotiated this deal with them was ingenious. A bunch of our old tech collecting dust in storage in exchange for a copy of all human knowledge? Talk about a bargain. And the guy heading at the Eleuthia sub-function, Patrick Brochard-Klein, you could practically see sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions on the ectogenic chamber's design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of them. Anyway, they're requesting additional material on nutrition delivery. Higher-ups gave the go-ahead, so send over everything we have. Brochard-Klein will probably pee his pants in glee. Dan. I wonder if there's any more over here. No. Mm-hmm. Not this way. Ah.
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Okay. Let's see here. Besides prying the door open, what else? Alright. Oop. No. Okay. Nope. Okay. Ah, that's the vent. Apologies to anyone that's claustrophobic. Oh, come on!
The components have to be here somewhere.
Noisy dogs, jeez. A whole lot of valuables, that's for sure.
Please tell me the components are in there. Gotcha.
There we go.
I should go back and give these to Kotalo.
Go. Okay, good. Come on, let me through, damn it. There we go.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
Likewise. Oof. Sorry, I had a sneeze. Damn. Now, while we're at it, let's do a save.
Snow's melting on my clothes. Great.
Real quick, let's see here. Settings. always fast travel to the east gate. You can just go right in through the door. Instead of having to, you know, trek all the way to the door, as is the case at the west gate.
Pizza? Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat bread with cheese and some sauce.
Oh, pizza.
Like it already.
Yeah. Nothing like a great za.
I'm at your disposal.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regalla's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regalla's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the 10 guide your way.
Likewise.
Something else you wish to discuss? Oh, before I forget, I'd like to discuss the land gods again, if you have time.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now.
Perfect.
My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe. I promise. I'll let you know when I've delivered the reboot code to So, T, and Do.
Good. When you're underway, I'll do the same for the land gods at Plainsong.
Let's see here. All right. Crap. All right. We got East Gate. All right. Fast travel here. Dog's so noisy.
An old world ruin. Might have something useful lying around. I should take a look inside.
Yeah, there.
This must be the shrine for the land god Go. Must be past those vines. Flowers closing up. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Gotta climb up to that land god. It looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But where there's vines, there's a metal flower. I just have to find it.
Right over there.
Useful for making dyes. There we go. Should be able to access that cave now. Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff. Let me get to that metal flower. There, the flower. If I can deactivate it, the land god will be free. And I'll have to find a way up there. That's better. Time to get this code installed. This'll help you get better. One down, 2 to go. Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what I came to give you.
I hope so. I'll hit the flame song and deliver the code to the land gods there.
Whoa! Hmm.
An old world ruin. I have something useful lying around. I should take a look inside.
this one, then onto this one. Go. Campfire. Grab this one.
More rebels. I'd heard I'd find them here. Getting rid of their leader might cause the rest to leave.
Yep, there it is. There we go.
Good use of this. There. One of the land god shrines. So said this one sank in a nearby lake.
Oh, cauldron's all the way over there. Yep.
I better stay away from it. I think the land god is underneath that rubble. I think the land god is underneath that rubble. I need to get to that land god so I can install the reboot code. Should help me get back on track. That should do it. Another land god dealt with. Hey, Zoe?
Aloy, how goes it?
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate so in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again, plowing the fields in the afternoon sun.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
Huh. Well, this one I might as well just keep going this way, huh? Let's see here. The next one.
Aloy, it appears that you are close to a cauldron. There may be more machine overrides you could acquire from its core. I will mark its location in your focus.
Okay, thanks, Gaia. Is that who I think it is?
Oh. Hey!
You see that, Milo? You have to wait for an opening. Care to join the hunt?
Between you and me,
Oh, fine. I'm okay. Boom! Headshot. Okay. Yep. I'm okay.
likewise.
Come, over here. Are you all right?
No, what happened?
You let your guard down.
Sunhawk Talana Kane Padish.
Aloy despite the Nora.
You're the slayer of Redmaw, the savior of Meridian.
Milu is my new thrush. She joined the Hunter's Lodge shortly after the Battle of the Spire. She's heard a few stories about our hunts together. Stay and rest. Make sure you take some medicinal plants for that wound.
So what brings you all the way out here? Are the machines back east too tame for you?
Not quite. I'm looking for someone. A Karja hunter, about my age. Name's Amadis. He came out here on his own a while back, and now he's missing.
The last time we met, you had left Meridian on a contract to hunt a deadly new machine.
Several Clawst riders, it turned out. The hunter-killer, too.
You said you were feeling restless. Was life as Sunhawk that boring?
Well, I had just left the city. I couldn't stand being cooped up with bureaucratic regulations and formalities. But my time out in the wilds helped me realize the Lodge needs to be more than a glorified trophy hall. Our hunters should be the spears that safeguard our civilians, like my father and brother were.
Sounds like a big challenge. I don't remember others in the Lodge being so open-minded.
Some are. The rest will get a boot out the door. And I'll get back to it as soon as I find Amadis.
So, Milu's your new thrush. Guess that means a hawk can sponsor more than one now?
Things have changed at the Hunter's Lodge. Now all who seek to become the best hunters are welcomed as members, no matter their tribe.
Nice.
Don't worry, you're still my favorite thrush.
You're really shaking things up.
As I promised when I became Sunhawk. And as for Milu, she believes learning to hunt will help her ailing tribe. Who am I to say no to that?
This man you're looking for, is he another hunter from the lodge?
He'd hate to hear you say that. It's a long story, but he's a former noble. We met out in the wilds after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped put a stop to machines that were threatening a nearby village. After that, we, parted ways. Sometime.
I can help you find your friend.
I know you must have your own reasons for being out this way. But I'd be glad to have your help.
What was he doing out here?
He lost someone close to him during the Red Raids. He was heading to the side of the battle to finally lay them to rest. Milu and I were on our way there now.
The battlefield's near. I can still come with you.
No. Go to Stone's Echo, heal, wait for me there, and think on today's lesson.
But...
You're no good distracted by pain. Go. All hunters need to recover from time to time.
Yes, Sunhawk. It's been an honor.
Yep.
Will she be okay
Same.
on her own?
Of course. She's my thrush.
She has to have promise for Talana to take her on as an apprentice.
Come. The battlefield's this way.
Jeez. Oh, how very convenient.
So this battlefield, you said it was part of the Red Raids?
Damn.
The Battle of Burning Blooms. Ahmad... Aloy, where are you going?
Sorry, I got somewhere else I gotta be. Sorry. Jeez, I really have been acting rather unheroic as of late. Oh, come on.
Cauldron. If I can reach its core, I should get enough data to override some new machines.
Friggin' there. There. Got it. Now. Next. There's like 2 or 3 more on the way there too. There we go. There's gonna be another one over here.
There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code. Me, I can send it to my stash. Two dead Utaru in the land god shrine. So said this one broke down amidst a herd of machines. Better be careful. I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. That looks like something fried them.
Jeez.
Whatever did it might still be around. I should use frost on it. Search more cauldrons to learn how to override that.
Right. Night night.
Think that's all the machines?
That was code.
Time to install this code on that land god.
Holy crap. A whole lot of scrap piles. Awesome.
I'll fill up while I can.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, figures. Good. Plasma works fine.
Must have been what killed those Utaru.
There we go. Go for it. Boom. Really? Ah, there we go.
Okay. Let's get this code installed on that land god.
Oh yeah.
Well, won't have to worry about running out. I should install this code on that land god.
Yep.
Let's try this again. Nice and easy. That's the last land god. Zoe, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did.
There's one more thing. I found 2 of your people. The Stormbird got them, but I took it down.
Oh. I'll make sure someone retrieves their seed pouches, so they may return to the land. When you can, meet me at Plainsong, and we'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Alright, now to upgrades. Oh yeah.
Don't get mauled by
Aloy, it's Alba. Before I left landfall, I overheard a couple of navigators talking about a problem with one of our ships. I don't know what's wrong, but it could be an issue when it's time for us to sail home.
That doesn't sound good. I'll keep an eye out for them the next time I'm in landfall.
Zoe's back. Aloy, you made it. All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal. New beginning. Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
Oh, and a pop trophy too. That is pretty though. Travel here and then return to helping Talana and then head back to base after that. Actually, scratch that, we may be getting close to raid time.
I think this is where Kotalo wanted to test out his new arm. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Huh.
This is it.
This is my first
What
time doing this
am I
side
looking
quest,
at?
so...
Oh, you'll see. Come.
Keep moving, keep warm. All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Nice.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Frost will make it brittle.
That will hurt it! Ammo for you! I'll try to pick it off!
Oh boy, that's quite a charge though. Whoa! Damn. Oh, no choice. Guess I gotta be the one to finish this thing off. Shame too. Whoa.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it. But the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
If you ever feel the need to rework the arm, might I suggest folding design? And pop a trophy there too. Neat.
Stay and rest, and push on.
First. Nope, okay. We're gonna save here. And now we are going to raid Yellowmoth BT. Give me a moment to prep that. And we will get that rolling. Right now he is playing Baldur's Gate 3 with friends. But until next time, this is the Wilhelm Startin, raiding and signing off. Don't touch that dial.